Hello, Stamping friends. Welcome. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and you are joining me for part 2 of my online class to go this week. We're doing 6 different projects. Hello, Mimi. Thank you for joining us. I hope I'm on the right channel because you never know if I'm on my stamping. Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Mimi. Let us know where you're watching from if you would like to do so. For those of you that do not know me, as I said before, this is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica. This is the name of my business, and I'm located in Stafford, Virginia. That is about 40 miles south of Washington, D.C., or about 14 miles north of Fredericksburg, Virginia, in case you know that area better. I've been a demonstrator for over 23 years, and I love what I do. I love sharing my passion of crafting, making cards. I'm more of a card maker than a scrapbooker, even though scrapbooking entices me, but I never had the chance to sit down and scrapbook. And I love to design my cards. I do design scrapbook pages for my retreats that I do. And those are the only one that I design. So even though the attendees say that, yeah, these pages are nice and stuff, but that does not give me the hint to start scrapbooking. I'm bad, I know. But anyways, so if you're popping on, let me know, say hi, share this video if you would like. And we are going to be starting with a few announcements, reminders of what's going on in the world of Stampin' Up! And mine. Quickly, I appreciate you being patient with my change of time. I said that I was coming out at 7 o'clock tonight, but I was a little bit late because I was watching my almost 3 months old grandson to give the chance for today's my daughter's birthday. So she got the chance to get pampered, do nails and toenails, the whole shebang. As you can see, I don't do that stuff. It doesn't. But so I gave her the chance to go. So I was a little bit late. But anyways, okay, what's going on? First of all, we are at the tail end of this week. Actually, the 31st is the last day to take advantage of the 15% off selected designer series paper and cardstock that Stampin' Up! Is offering. Okay, they're selected, so not all the products that we have are on sale. You just need to log into my online store to make sure that you know what is on sale. Okay, then the product of the month for this month is the Glow of Harvest. It's a beautiful designer series paper pack. This is a one-sided only. It's pearlized. It's very elegant, very luscious. I love it. If you place an order that goes over $75, you have the chance to unlock the opportunity to buy the pack of paper for $5. Okay, on all the orders that you place. Also with the $5, you collect stamping rewards. And those are a way for Stampin' Up! To thank customers to place orders. So let's say you need to place a minimum of $20 before shipping and tax, and that is what is the minimum requirement to collect the stamping reward. So $20, 10% equals $2. The higher you go, the more you collect. Then you have a year to redeem them. And you can collect them, the stamping rewards, and maybe if you have a big item that you would like to get, that is what you can use them for. Okay. And then talking about stamping rewards, this is what I'm offering for my month of birthday celebration. And it's basically on top of the 10% stamping rewards that you collect from Stampin' Up. I am going to deposit in your account an extra 10%. But your order has to be over $75 before shipping and tax. And after you apply any rewards, you might have rewards. So if you do that, so that has to be net. So the total, the taxable and everything total should be over $75. Then when I see that, the one important thing is that you need to be opt-in to receive Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up! And from me or anybody else. If that is the case, you need to have your online account. You can create it when you go place an order, and make sure that you opt in to receive Stampin' Rewards. Also to receive to contact. So that means that you can be on my, if you want to be on my distribution list and know what classes I'm offering, events that I'm offering, and or ordering special. Okay, so this goes until the 31st. So you have until next Monday. Okay, what else do I need to tell you? This catalog is coming up. Is going to be available. Everything that is in this catalog will be available starting September 1st. That will be next week. And as I always do, I am planning for a week or a few days of Facebook Lives to show you projects featuring products included in this catalog, and also new online exclusives that will be available starting September 1st. Okay, so stay tuned for the details, but I'll be on next week. That will be the kind of a catalog launch, virtual and with lots of samples. Okay, now what I have going on is my I have only 2 samples, and this is my Pretty Poinsettia class. Okay, this is going to be only to-go option. Okay, so if you want, I know I closed the registration on the 21st, but I'm going to extend the registration in case you, when you see the cards, it's like, oh my golly, I should have registered. Okay, so the in-person class is no longer available, but I can prep kits and mail them out to you if you would like to participate. So the cost of the class, I gotta remember, I think it's $50. Hello, Sharon. The class, I should know, right? It's $50 shipped. Okay, you also have the opportunity to add the bundle at a cost, at a saving. The bundle that we're featuring is the Pretty Poinsettia bundle that includes a stamp set and dies. And if you register with the class and you will like the bundle, now the bundle will be available. It's momentarily not available, but will be available the week of the 31st. So if you would like to receive the class and add on the bundle, you will save on shipping and tax. Okay, and these are 2 of the samples that I can show you, because I don't want to show you everything, but this is a very beautiful bundle. Obviously there's going to be die cut involved, and that's why you need, and stamping, that's why you need the bundle to recreate the projects as designed. Okay, so let me know. I will put the link for the registration on at the end of the video, at top of the video here in the description, so you can still register and take advantage. And that will be only shipped, or if you're local to me, you can pick it up. Okay, and those are different, 2 different price points. Okay, and oh, I need to tell you, the class includes 9 projects. You will get ribbon, embellishments, PDF tutorial, and designer series paper, a packet, a goodie bag with designer series paper, embellishment, and ribbon. And you can tell I'm using I'm gonna go a little bit different. I'm gonna use the Barely Blush ribbon for my class. Okay. What else do I need to tell you? Nothing. Let's get started. I will be coming on and show you and tell you a bunch of classes that I will be doing. Okay. for the month of September. I'm also preparing projects for my retreat that has been sold out. I have 50 ladies signed up for the retreat. So I need to get cranking with the projects that they're going to be making for their make and takes and the add-on classes. And those add-on classes will be also available to the general public, and I will put them out when I release them to my attendees. Okay, and that will be pretty soon. Now, let's get going. So we're featuring the Simply Leaves bundle. This is a bundle that you can find in the online store. It's not in any of the current publication. It's not included. This is the current publication that we have, okay? And it's in the online exclusives. And let me just go find my thing here that I wanted to show you. Let me see if I can find them. Right here. So these are the current online exclusives products that we have available, and we don't have a actual brochure to send out, but I sent out the link for you to print them. And stay tuned for a spooky cute class that I will be designing. We already done the velvet. I've done I'm gonna just tell you, I've done my stamp camp in July using the Stitch Season Sweet Collection. And if you have a minute, I can show you the projects, because I'm not sure if I ever showed you the project, the entire list. So the stamp camp included 5 different cards. 1, 2, this is a fun fold card right here, like that. This card is a little bit different, but look there. Then this one, you already saw it because I used it in my week of launch that I did. And then you also saw this, but it was so beautiful that I said I'm gonna use it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a over-the-top card. Look at this. This beautiful card like that. We featured the entire suite, okay? And in the camp, in the registration, you received a whole pack of the paper, the adhesive, the ribbon, and some of the shimmery stripes, specialty paper. So 5 cards, this cutie patootie box, okay? And I prepped everything and this is one of the gable boxes. And then I designed a sampler right here. This is the sampler that I designed, okay? Using the paper, but then adding, in my style, adding a bunch of stuff. And then I designed 2 scrapbook pages. And as I said, I'm not a scrapbooker. So this is page 1 with that here. And then this is page 2. Okay, so the stamp camp kits are all sold out. If you're really interested in getting the kits, I can prep for you, but you need to contact me, or I have a PDF tutorial available that you can purchase, and then if you already have all the supplies, you can recreate on your own. So let me know. What do you think about that stamp camp? Was it fun? Okay, so then what did we do here? Let me find, there we go. This is the Pretty Poinsettia. The bundle is $50.25. I have the price in my registration. And then this is the Simply Leaves bundle that is $45. You get the design, you get the Simply Leaves and the punch. Okay, So I'm going to show you the cards that we did last night. Let me see what I did in order. This is card number 1 and showed you this fun technique to punch into the paper there. Card number 1. And then we did card number 2. So this one from it was a collaboration, this class. This is from my friend Kim. This is my card. Okay, right there. This is from my friend Judy. 3. Tonight I'm going to show you 2 more cards, and those are from folds in a box. Okay, so are we ready? Let's start with this beautiful card, and these are the supplies. So if you're interested in receiving the supplies to recreate this class, to get the kit, oh boy, I know I put it somewhere. You have until August 30th. So if you place an order between this week, the 24th through the 30th, your order is any amount. So the $50, you get just the supplies, just the cardstock with envelopes. I always include envelopes, no embellishments included. If your order is over $60, then you get, actually we are talking about 6 projects, not, see I did not correct here. We're talking about 6 different projects you'll see tonight. And then if your order goes over 60, then I'm going to throw in a sampling of the ribbon that we're using in the class for free. You get the PDF tutorial plus other tutorials that I always offer during the month. Okay? And if your order is of $75 or more, just 75, well, has to be over 75. Correction, Monica. See, I was not, because my offering is that your order has to be over 75. So over $75, I will give you all the above plus my birthday celebration special that is extra 10% in stamping rewards. You have until August 30th to do that, okay? And for those that have placed already orders, I will go in and then send you the extra stamping rewards and prep your kits. Okay, so this is a card designed by my friend Judy, and we have Secrecy card base. Okay, and we're gonna grab my bone folder, and let's see. You know when you fold it in a way and then the other way? There we go. This is better. I was looking at the seam. And then we have 2 pieces. So in this class, we're featuring the In Color gingham paper. And here in this card, we're featuring the hydrangea hue, okay? So, and then you'll have, will be all there. Then you'll have the insert. You have all the parts that you need. The only thing that I will not provide is pre-stamped images, okay? So you need to have your bundle to recreate the projects as designed. Okay, so let's do the easy part. We're gonna glue these. Let me grab here, and I need to grab my sample, and let me go. We're gonna go like this. I'm gonna glue this, and you can choose whichever pattern you like. You can use the other pattern and do it this way if you will like. I love having choices, right? Just make sure that you put the adhesive on the side that you don't want to show. Ask me how I know, right? And then we're gonna glue this, and I'm gonna do it this way because it's easier. So Secrecy and hydrangea hue, they go together really well. I love my blues. All the blue. Okay. Then, there we go. Then we have, what do we have? We have this. This will be provided by you. We're going to find the middle, kind of. I'm going to put dimensionals here, and let me find a pack of dimensionals because I'm going through dimensionals like I don't know. I wouldn't know, but we need another pack. If you're popping on, let me know. Say hi. Okay, I see a few set of eyes, so don't be shy. And if you're watching the replay, let me know. I really appreciate you watching. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 and I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, and I'm going to be placing this in the middle. Voila. Okay, then the other thing that I'm going to do, these are 2 of the same. I'm going to glue this piece right here. Okay, and everything will be attached to this side, or you can choose to go this way if you want to. So I'm gonna put dimensionals because I love me dimensionals. 1 and 2, and when it goes right there, then I can put 1 in here too, because I like to make it sturdy. Okay, so this is a different fun fold, but it's a fun fold. So that should be going all the way there. Voila. So that's what we have right here. Then we're gonna go ahead and do stamping. You will have a piece of cardstock with a corner cut that tells you that that is the cardstock that you will need to stamp. So let me do the sentiment first. For this card, we're gonna do the thinking of you often, and I'm gonna use hydrangea hue for this. Colors that we're using for this card: hydrangea hue, secrecy, and crumb cake. So we're gonna start with hydrangea hue. Love these new whatchamacallit. What are they? Magnetic. And I'm gonna stamp this one. I need my thinking of you off the same. And I'm gonna stamp it down right there. Okay, that is stamped. Now let's close this one first. I am going to grab this stamp, and this little stamp for my leaves. Okay, when you stamp, you need to pay attention to the way the paper is gonna go in. Okay, so I need to stamp going this way, and I'm gonna stamp in crumb cake and secrecy. This will be in crumb cake, and this crumb cake has seen better days, and I think mine is well inked. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp this going this way. It will be a little dark. Voila. Yeah, very dark because it's very juicy. And then I'm gonna take the other ink, and that is secrecy, with the other stamp, and then I'm going to be stamping it this way. So then, do you see it? I can cut it, and then I'm gonna grab this little stamp and stamp it in what is this? Hydrangea hue, and this gets fussy cut, so I'm gonna be doing it right there. So this is what you need to stamp in that piece of paper. While I have a stamp out, this, ooh lordy, let's flip it over. I'm gonna open my, And I'm going to be kind of, I'm glad you do, Sharon. Do you have the bundle? Did you say yes or no? I don't remember. So I'm going to be stamping there. And my stamps are really juicy. And there, okay? So I've done all my stamping. And I can put it away. And now let's punch it out. Let's punch this one out first. Look at this. Okay, one. And then we're gonna punch out this one as well. Easy peasy. And I'm gonna fussy cut this, even though I should have done it ahead of time. The Christmas bundle you showed, I do have. Oh, good. Poinsettia are always nice. Always nice to have on hand. Okay, let's do a rough fussy cutting here. Not my favorite thing to do. Some people love fussy cutting. I'm just okay with it. Okay. And there we go. Fussy cut to the best of my ability. And off I go here. And voila. 1, 2, 3, and all the pieces. Now, let me glue this piece inside. Okay, since it's done already. And that's where it's gonna be. Easy peasy, nice and easy. And then I'm gonna attach this one there. Right? So we're gonna bring the outside in. Oh, you gotta stay within here. And voila. Make sure that you don't go there and there. Okay, now it's time to assemble this card. So we're gonna put dimensionals on here. One there, and I'm gonna attach this sleeve right there. We're gonna put this one right there. Okay, and then we're gonna put one behind here that it's easier, and we're gonna go like that. Okay, this little banner here we're gonna cut like this. Okay, and now before we put this one on, I should have kept it a little bit longer, but that's okay. We're gonna just put it right there. I took a length of the hydrangea hue, and as my friend Judy did, I separate the width. Okay, and I did 3 because it would have been too bulky to do it all together, and this way it's not going to be bulky. So we are going to do a faux bow with that. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. There we go. I'm going to pull. No, I don't like it. I need these shoulders there. Need this one longer. And voila. Why on earth I cannot do a bow tonight? I did it for my sample. Okay, should be easier than this, right? Because I forgot to do this. Huh, I forgot to do this. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a piece of tear and tape, so then it gets less bulky. And I am going to put this one down like such there, and then we're gonna fix it. It's gonna be all beautiful. There, secured. You still can pull a few there. Make it look a little rough. There we go. And now, obviously, you can do better. I'm going to show you my sample. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Love me some dimensionals, right? And we are going to put this one on top, thinking of you often. Now let's trim the ends here. Cut it at an angle, different lengths, because it's artistic, I guess. Voila. So we have that, and now embellishments. I told you that these embellishments are not available anymore. So you can use a substitute with whatever you like to use. I'm gonna go and use this color right here because I think it's gonna look nice with that. Okay, one here, even though it's not the same I don't know, color family, but look, isn't this a beautiful card? 1, 2, open, ta-da! And then you can say whatever. This says thinking of you often, and there you go. Okay, so this is card number 1 for the night. Let's move on to card number 2. That is another fun fold. Okay, and this is the one that I designed. So these are the supplies for this card. Okay, lots of layers. So we have 2 card bases, kind of. Okay, I'm gonna fold on the score line here. This is Cajun Craze, and fold on the score line. So we have a big card and a small card. This small card becomes a flat. Okay, so I can go ahead and, no, I'm just gonna be doing the stuff. So this is how it's gonna go. So we're gonna layer, and this goes inside. This piece will go inside like such. We're gonna punch here. Some will be punch and stamp, and some will be stamped and punched. You will get this piece, and you will get all these pieces. Okay, we're gonna layer. This is crisp cantaloupe, one of the other ink colors, and we're gonna layer the paper, okay, onto the this is early espresso. Okay, like that. And I can put this one already down on this flap right here. All the measurements will be in the PDF tutorial that will be included in the class if you want to get the class free, or you have the option to purchase the PDF tutorial only. You just let me know and I will send you a link. Now, let me see what I did in my card. All that. Okay, so we're gonna layer these. Okay, I'm going to be layered, and this is very vanilla, embossed, using the same embossing folder that I showed you yesterday, not the other night. That was yesterday. Okay. Hello, Erin. Nice to see you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this. Yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm thinking, because we're gonna splatter. So I'm gonna grab my crisp cantaloupe ribbon, and I'm going to be doing my usual trick. That will be saving the ribbon, right? That. When in my tutorial says wrap the ribbon around and secure the ends in the back, this is what I mean. Okay, then we're gonna grab dimensionals, cause at least one layer will have to be we'll have to have dimensionals, right? So now this, we can attach it to this piece right here. And before we do so, I can go ahead and glue it. So we're gonna glue it down, and I suggest you use either tear tape or liquid glue, because you want something very, that will hold, an adhesive that will hold, okay? So you see, okay, this is that. So I'm gonna grab this, kind of put it into the middle of the card. So check your top and bottom, okay, and put it flush to here, okay, and you want it straight. The reason why I'm using liquid glue is because I can still maneuver a bit before it settles. Okay, and I think I have it straight. I think I do. If not, there we go. That will be okay. Voila. See? So now I can attach this and press down, press down. And that will go like that. Now, I think I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to do it at the end, because I did it at the end in my original. So there we go. Now let's do the inside, and we're going to do some stamping. Okay, let me clean. So this is what we have now. I need, the colors that I need are obviously Peaceful Pine. I need Crisp Cantaloupe. And then I need Golden Glow. Okie dokie. So the only one that I need to, I'm going to show you what stamps I'm using. I'm using this stamp, and this stamp, plus the little one, okay? So let me clean all of them before I make a mistake of inking the wrong one. There. Okay. So for the inside, that will be Very Vanilla. I used Very Vanilla because to me it's fallish. I love Very Vanilla for fall. We are going to be stamping, because I need to see. I'm going to grab Crisp Cantaloupe. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm just going to, let's see. I'm going to do exactly the way I did it. Voila. Okay, let's close it. Put it away. We're going to layer this on that. And the inside is done, and as you will see, this panel will cover a bit of the seam, not this one. Where's that? The seam here. Just a little bit, but a bit enough. Okie dokie. And here we go. This is our inside. Tuck, tuck. Okay? So, I'm gonna stamp on here, crisp cantaloupe. And where is the stamp? Where is the stamp? Did I take it out? No, I did not take it out. I have the wrong one. So I can do a switcheroo, or maybe not. I can still do that. Yep, there. So I am going to ink and stamp color on color. And I'm gonna go this way, remember? Voila. Close it. For these two, because I'm just using the stems, you will have a piece there, and this piece maybe is a little bit too big. There. So now I'm stamping. Oh, let me punch this while I have my punch out. Okay. I think it's going to be okay. I need to move over there. Oh, there you go. Voila. Now. I need Golden Glow. And I need this. When I have to do these, I think it's easier just to punch out. You will need to have your bundle to do so, okay? And for this one, we are going to be using this that I didn't take out. Now let me stick this one right there. And voila. And now we're almost done for this card. Ta-da! There. All these put away, and now let's assemble. Now, what we're doing is putting dimensionals, one dimensional in the middle of each of these. Okay. So basically, this is what is going to happen. This is going to go right there. This one is going to go right here. I think I did everything on top. Who remembers? And then this one is the one that gets tucked in all the way there. And I did a boo-boo there. Ah! I'm going to redo this because you see there's a boo-boo there and I cannot flip it. Let me just redo this because something happened to that and I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, the thing is, where did I put the... Oh, here it is. I kind of lost my stamp for a minute. Voila. Way better. Way better. Okay. And I'm going to punch it out again. Ta-da, done. Okay, one dimensional. There. Okay, let me deconstruct mine. So this one goes under there. This one goes under, this one goes on top like that, but under. Right here. I'm trying to mimic my card, and this one, if I can, I'm gonna tuck it under there. Voila. Okay, now let's grab this, and I'm gonna tie my usual bow. I will have to do it this way, and then we are going to be, let me tie it this way, see if it works, and this way. Voila, look at that. Perfect. I just need to move that. Yes, I need to move that. Just need to move that leaf there, because technically, okay, just twist it, and if you twist it, it's not gonna pull anything up. Voila, see? And I'm going to this one will have to go under there. Like such. Then I'm going to secure it with a mini glue dot. But before I do that, I wanted to add a little bit of this. Okay, and you can skip this part if you want, but I will include the length of the linen thread, and this is what I did. I went under and did a bow on top of a bow, okay, because I wanted to make it a little on the rustic side there. You can do it, not do it, it's up to you. But I'm going to be including it. Okay? Now, we have a sentiment to stamp. And I forgot that I need for this one, I need early espresso. And I am going to be stamping, thinking of you. Often. Okay, inking and stamping, and then this is really cut to size there. Voila. Now I need my dimensionals. 1 and 2. We are going to be putting this one. This is going to be a little bit different, but it's going to be okay because my ribbon, there you go, has to be higher. And then we're going to go and cover that and that. Okay? So you can pull this one and make it smaller, and pull this one and make it smaller, and then we are going to be fixing this. Voila. That's gonna stay, and voila. And now I am going to be trimming this because I need it a little bit shorter. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. So let's say that this is done. It's not done. Where is my, since we were using the shimmery brush in Golden Glow, I'm going to grab this and I am going to speckle everything. Okay, gotta use the correct. There we go. I wanted to do speckles in the front. Voila. On the leaves, on the leaves. And I'm going to lift it and show it to you. You see there? All the speckling there. Voila. Now let's put embellishments. And for this one, I'm going to go one here. I'm going to go one there. I'm going to go one there. One large up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, let's see if I can move it. No, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, so this is the other card, right? As I said, the only thing that you need is your bundle, and then all the pieces will be sent to you, and you just need to stamp and then have the ink colors, obviously. So this is the other card, and now we're gonna move on to the 3D project, and then we'll be done for the class, and I hope you enjoyed it. It will be a box, and this is, we're gonna use Peaceful Pine. We're gonna do a box. This is what they call it, hold on, a clam shell box, something like that. Okay, so everything will be scored. The measurements are in the tutorial. So now we have score lines that go vertical and horizontal, and we are going to be cutting on here, and I like to miter all of them. Okay, what you do on one side, generally most of the time you do on the other side as well. Okay, there. Let's miter these pieces, and you could crease the score lines, but I don't like to do that. I don't know why. It's easier for me to cut it this way. And I'm gonna miter all of these. Okay, and do the same, and you could use your paper snips, or you can use your paper trimmer, one of the two. Okay, this box goes together pretty quickly. And then you can make the box to the size of whatever you need to put in. This is going to be like a good size, because then this already tells you the measurement. I think is, I can tell you how big this is. This is a 3.5 by 3.5 box. 3.5 square, and then it is a, I don't remember when I scored, it's a 1 1/4. Yeah, 1 1/4 deep. So you can put a lot of stuff in there. Socks, bunch of candies, whatever you like. Okay, I did all of them. Yes. Okay, now let's grab the embossing folder. Not the embossing folder, the bone folder. Crease all of your score lines, and you know, if you do it before you trim it, it's just one sweep, but I don't know why I like to do it this way. Don't know. Okay, and this cardstock is very thick. Okay, did I fold them? Okay, so then we have a top and a bottom. They are exactly the same. What we need to do is put adhesive on all these small flaps. And I never remembered to do the speckle technique. It's an extra thing, you know. We're gonna put adhesive there. Adhesive here. You can do liquid glue, or you can do tear and tape, or the other adhesive that we have. Voila. that right now my brain cannot function. Okay, so we're gonna fold it and make it go exactly to the score line, not more. Don't push it out, otherwise it will not fit. So you need to make sure. I need an extra here because this is where the grab is, so I need there. Okay, voila. As you can see, I'm just going to be flush there. And then this, whoops-a-daisy. And you pick one side and you just glue it, okay? And then put it down there. Voila. And this one is gonna go in here. And this one is gonna be in here. Easy peasy, nice and easy. And then we'll see the result. Okay, so voila, it goes in. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, should be the same. Look, it's not gluing correctly, Monica. No, this is the way. Voila. Ta-da! Okay. So you have it. These flaps will do that. And these you can leave them. No, this is what yeah. Okay, so remember which one is your front. Okay, and then you'll have these. There's going to be some gluing and stamping and punching. Okay, so we're going to go and use this side of the paper. And let's do this. Let's put this one down. It doesn't matter because it's a square. Duh. Right? It is a square. And then we're going to glue all these around. Voila. We're going to do the same. Make sure that you put the glue on the right side, the side that you don't want to show. Okay. Ask me how I know. Because when I was assembling mine, one ended up having the glue on the wrong side. But it's only paper, right? It is only paper. Voila. And done. Like that, like this. Whoops. This one takes a little bit longer too. So this, where's my, these are the sides and this is my front. If you want it, you could do a little, what you might call it, notch. Okay, if you want to, so you know which one is the front. So this is my front. The first thing that I'm going to do is take the ribbon and tie a bow. Okay. And to save ribbon, I always tie it closest to me, and then I can, slide it where I want my bow. But my box has the bow to the right. Just need to make sure that this is the one that opens up. These are my flaps. I'll check it out. It doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Yep, it does matter. Okay. I should have marked it. So these are my flap. So this should be my front. Yeah. Okay. So let me just go ahead and put this one right there. Okay. I can always fix my bow and you'll see it. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this banner cut. I need my Peaceful Pine. And then I need a sentiment that says a little something. To say hello. Okay, and we're gonna stamp it right in the middle. Voila. Stamping is done. For this one, I need to stamp which leaf? I need to stamp the polka dotted leaf. Did I keep it out? Yes, somewhere over the rainbow, I have a polka dotted leaf. I used it. Yes, it is right there. So I need my polka dotted leaf. And remember, we're going this way, so I'm gonna stamp all in Peaceful Pine. This one will go like this. Voila. We're gonna punch it out. So in this piece, you do that. Punch it out. And I think I did it wrong. No, I need another piece of that. There it is. And I just need to punch this one out. Let's see. Yeah, because that's how I should have stamped it. But that's okay. And we need this stamp, just to make it the same way as the original. But you can use whichever stamp you like. Okay, done. I'm gonna put dimensionals in the back of this. 1 and 1. Okay, so let's pretend this is my front. I'm gonna go in the middle. Okay, I'm going to be putting this one right here, and this one right there. Now I need to move this like such. Okay, middle, good. Now I'm gonna put this right there. So how am I gonna do it? I need my mini dimensionals, and I'm going to be putting the mini dimensionals here and here, and at the same time I need to secure the ribbon because you'll see why. This is my madness, because then I need to be staying put. Voila. So when you open the box, hoping that is correct size, yes, ta-da! When you open it, you don't undo the entire bow, or the ribbon doesn't come off entirely, okay? And then you're going to tie your bow again, or the recipient, or if you want to fill it with something, okay, and tie your nice bow tight. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This ribbon is something else. Voila. Okay, and now just to finish it all, let's put our, what did I do? I did one down here, but you can use whichever embellishments, right? You may even have some of these. Look at that. Isn't this a cutie patootie box? Okay, so we are done. 6 projects for this class. 6. So you get the box, okay? You'll get these 2 fun fold cards, and each of these projects feature the ink color. And then you'll get this, you'll get this, and then you get that. So we have Barely Blush, this is Peaceful Pine, this is Golden Glow, Crisp Cantaloupe, Hydrangea Hue, and Peaceful Pine. Okay, so this is the class that could be yours for free if you want to place a qualifying order by the 30th. Okay, so you'll have a few days to do so, and I hope you enjoyed watching the class. If nothing else inspired you to create, and you can use whatever you have at home. If you don't, you're not interested in the class, but you can replicate these with stuff that you have, right? Look at that. Beautiful. I think they're beautiful. Love it, love it. I love the combination of all the colors. This, the Hydrangea Hue and Secrecy. Then, as you can see, in mine I used as well the Blackberry Bliss and Barely Blush. Yep. Okay, that is all. As a reminder, if you're interested in getting this class, the Pretty Poinsettia, I will put the link. The in-person registration will be closed, so don't mind that. Just know that will be only available for the to-go option. Okay, so these are only 2 of the 9 projects in the class. Okay, and I need, well, those that registered, they're gonna get their kits, but you'll have until the end of the month, at the end of the week, if you want to get into this class to register. Okay, that is all that I wanted to let you know. I hope you have a great evening, and I will see you at the end of the week for the usual recap. I'm gonna do it this time because, you know, last Sunday, it was the Sunday before, after I came back, and still family engagements. It was crazy. It was my granddaughter's 5th birthday on Sunday, but we went down on Saturday, and then Sunday something else happened, and so it was crazy. But I hope I'm gonna be back in my regular schedule, in the swing of things. Thank you for being here, and if you're watching the replay, let me know. Okay, say I was watching the replay, and thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.